It is Monday, and we have a very long day ahead of us. Very, very long. I'm leaving for vacation tomorrow, but it's also finals, and I've also had the most crazy last 3 weeks of life, so I'm just very behind on everything that needs to get done. So in addition to having to pack and prep, I also need to do 3 different huge assignments, and I gotta edit a video and potentially go to yoga tonight. I don't even know if there's gonna be time for that, but I still wanna have a little bit of relaxingness today because it's just been so go, 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 go. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. My life has been so extremely chaotic recently, and all of my videos have also been very chaotic and very run around and very boom, 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 boom. So I'm very thankful to be going on vacation and to just be lounging on the beach and just literally doing nothing. But there's of course just stuff that has to get done before I can go to it. So we're gonna do it. That's what we're doing today. I'm gonna be heading to, drumroll, I'm going to Aruba. I'm gonna be going with my mom. We're going on a little mother-daughter trip, and I'm really excited. We're staying at an all-inclusive resort, so we're not gonna be exploring the island. We actually went to Aruba last July, which we did do a lot of exploring. We had a car, we did excursions, we did the whole little bit, but this trip is literally solely just laying on the beach, doing nothing, drinking pina coladas, going to the casino, and just having straight mother-daughter time. I said daughter very, oh my god, I'm saying it again. I'm saying it very New York right now. I promise I'm not meaning to do this. It's just coming out like this. I'm from New York, but I feel like my accent or my New Yorkness doesn't really hop out that often, but I heard it. I heard that myself. But yes, going on a trip with my mom, and it should be very exciting and relaxing, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I think the universe is looking forward to it as well because something amazing happened to me. I say this all the time. You already know. What's my affirmation? The universe is rigged in my favor. I say this probably once every couple videos. Something proves true that the universe is rigged in my favor, and it did so today. So all of my classes got canceled. How that happened, I don't really know. My professor was just like, hey, not gonna hold it today. So no class today, and it worked out perfectly for me because if I would have had to leave my apartment and spend an hour on campus, I feel like I would have gotten distracted. I probably would have went and hung out with my friends. It's a really nice day outside, so I'm sure the yard is gonna be very fun and exciting, and I'm sad that I can't get to do it because when I get back, it's the last week of classes. That's crazy. Everyone's gonna be getting ready to go home. I promise you, if you say that affirmation, it will hold true, it will come true. The universe is rigged in my favor, and we see it. We see it happening all the time, so. English essay is submitted, which is really good. I feel like we are hitting the ground running today, and it makes me excited because maybe I'll get done with everything before it's way too late because it's only 11:30 right now, and at least there's one thing done, which is good. While I was doing that, I was listening to this vacation playlist that I completely forgot that I had, and I actually made this the last time I went to Aruba, and I was inspired because sophomore year spring break, my best friend and I, Delaney, we went to Hawaii, and she made the most fire playlist. It was so good. It was one of those playlists that I still think about. We were driving in the car, we had the windows down, music blasting. It was such good vibes. Yeah, moral of the story, that inspired this playlist, and now that I'm listening to it, I feel like there's so many more songs that I can add to it, so maybe throughout the day I'll be doing that, but this is clearly not a main priority for me. I'm just listening to it to, get in the mood and get in a defrosting vibe because it's been cold here in DC, and I know Aruba is gonna be very hot, so I gotta defrost, I gotta get into my hot girl mindset and enjoy that. I think right now I'm gonna eat lunch because I'm kind of hungry. And then I have to remember to schedule my Uber. So let's get this music playing again and I will cook some lunch. Smoking out the window. This bitch got me feeling. Oh, this song is so good. I've decided it's a crime to go on vacation and not have like a fresh pedicure, especially going somewhere tropical where I'm gonna be in flip-flops all day, every day. So I'm gonna go get my toes done. And I was just gonna skip out on this because I was like, I don't really have time. And you know, I still wanted to go to yoga tonight and have like a little self-care night and just calm down before leaving and all of that, because I knew today was gonna be a lot, but I'm like, it is a crime, and Delaney agrees with me. So I'm just gonna go get my toes done and use this next, like, it should take like 45 minutes to an hour, if that. Use that little time as like my break slash like self-care, and I'll listen to a podcast, play some music, like literally do nothing. I won't worry about school or anything, and just let that be my self-care. So then I'll be killing two birds with one stone by one, having my toes done, and then two, still having some like self-care time, I guess we can call it. So shout out to Delaney for convincing me to go get my nails done, because all she had to say was not a crime but a necessity, and I was like, you're right, it's a necessity. I have to go get it done. So let's go do that. Pedicure is complete. It came out really well, and I'm really glad that I ended up doing that because I feel like it made the perfect break in the middle of the day. It's now about 2:45, 2:50, and I'm just gonna have to work the rest of the day. I'm gonna start on the poetry book. But before I do that, I'm gonna make a chai latte real quick, just using this spiced chai concentrate from Trader Joe's and then this almond milk from Whole Foods. So basically, this quote book is a collection of quotes all about like the process of being creative, and it doesn't seem hard, and it's not hard. I actually started it like a week ago, and I almost wish I had just finished it right then and there, but I didn't. So I have to continue it today. I don't foresee this taking too long. It's literally just finding quotes online. So I just go on Google and I type like quotes about creativity, and normally more than enough pops up. It's just tedious because it's so many. I need to find like 40 plus quotes because it's 20 pages, but you have to have like 2 to 3 quotes per page. So I'm gonna go do that on my porch as I drink my chai, and I'll keep you updated on how it's going, and I'll show you my project so far and all of that. But I have no more. Oh, here we go. I love using these glass straws, and I didn't think I had any more, but I do. So let's drink this chai, go on my deck, enjoy the beautiful day that we have, and get our schoolwork done. So cheers. Breath of fresh air. I feel so relieved. Project is complete. So I still have the other 20-page project that I have to do, but I was reading over the guidelines, and pretty much I just have to put all the work that I've done this last semester into like a big Google Doc basically. So the same thing I did for this, but instead of quotes, it's gonna be with my own poetry. So that is not gonna take me long whatsoever. I have everything in PDF format emailed to my professor, so I'll just go through, re-download it all, put it together, submit it. It's not gonna take me that long, so I'm not gonna focus on that today. I'll probably do that like on the plane back home from my trip, or honestly like Monday morning. I think it's due Monday night next week. So I titled my book Create, and then we go through it, and I have the introduction, so I have a table of contents, and then we have uninspired, and I have a couple quotes about that. Process, a couple about the creative process. Inspired, you get it, and then we have vulnerable. And this is the part that I wasn't sure what I wanted to put for it, but I think it's a good idea to add like the emotional side of like being a creative person, because it can be scary to launch your work and allow yourself to be like subject to so many people's opinions. I mean, I feel that with YouTube too. Like, yes, I love it, and when I'm recording, I'm not thinking about the prospect of how many people could possibly watch a video. But then once it's up and once like the views start coming in, I'm like, oh crap, like literally anyone in the entire world can access these intimate parts of my life and comment on it and create judgment and just say whatever they want to say about it. And sure, I can filter comments and whatnot, but it still is a little daunting and a little bit scary sometimes when you think about just how many opinions are formed on like your everyday life when you don't even really think much about it. So yeah, I really wanted to add a part about being vulnerable when you're a creative person. So I have some quotes on that. That is my project. I'm very proud of it. It took me about I'd say like 3 hours today, and then I worked on it for probably like 3 hours last week. So a total of like 6 hours, which isn't terrible because I did have the entire semester to do this. I just put it off until now. So very happy with this, very proud of it, but I need to take a break because my eyes are kind of strained, and I'm just gonna close the laptop and I'm gonna do my dishes because they are absolutely a mess and piled up, and doing dishes is my least favorite part of the cleaning process, but it has to get done. While the dishwasher was going, I just pulled out my suitcase as well as pulled out some potential outfits, bathing suits, shoes, literally everything that I could possibly need. And if I'm being honest with you, I feel very unprepared for this trip. Not just in terms of like actually not being packed, but literally just I feel like I have no idea really where we're going. Not where we're going. I've been to Aruba, I told you this. But like the resort that we're staying at. So we're staying at, it's like RIU or oh God. Excuse me. Ryu, something like that. It's literally just RIU. All inclusive, like I said, but I didn't look at like what they offer. I didn't look at what the rooms look like. I don't know if it's a huge resort, a small resort. I don't really know much about it. I remember in July we did walk by it and my entire family was like, whoa, this looks so nice, we want to stay there. But you know, once you actually are there in person, there's either a lot to do or a little to do, and I haven't really done any research on it, and I kind of just want to leave it that way. I guess I'll let myself be surprised because I never do that. I'm always very much on top of the trips that I'm taking, and I always like know every single detail, so I'm trying to let myself be more present in this one and just get like my genuine reaction to the stuff. So in addition to not knowing much about where we're staying and whatnot, I also just feel like I don't have clothes for this. Like I just want to be on a chill summer vibe. I don't really want to be in like, I'll call it my Puerto Rico outfits. I went to Puerto Rico for spring break and I was definitely wearing some shorter things and more like clubbing outfits, and I feel like that's all I really have for the summertime right now. I haven't done like a spring/summer big wardrobe purchase yet. Well, I did, but it hasn't come in yet, and I don't know why I didn't think to do it sooner. So note to self, I need to purchase some actual summer clothes that are just like appropriate for everyday lounge around, not so much just like party and clubbing outfits. So that's really my downfall with this trip. I definitely do have more than enough clothes with me, but they're more like dressy things, and I kind of just want to be in like a big t-shirt and relax and chill vibe. So I have to get that for my next tropical trip, but other than that, everything's pretty much all here. I just need to pack it in my suitcase. My food is here and I'm literally starving. Like if you could hear my stomach, it's just like feed me, feed me. So I decided to treat myself tonight and I ordered some Chick-fil-A. One, because I didn't want to have leftovers, and two, and probably more importantly, I was not trying to have to do any dishes. So regular Chick-fil-A sandwich, no pickles, and then I also got a small thing of fries. So I'm about to devour this. I just got off the phone with Delaney. It's now 8:15 and I'm very happy to say I'm about 98% done with the packing. So toiletries are all packed, clothes are all packed, and the last thing I have to do is pack my carry-on. So I have everything laid out in front of me. First of all, bringing the Beats, of course. I always bring these when I travel, even when I'm not in my Beats era. I always have them anyway, so that's gonna be in there. I'm also gonna be bringing my passport, of course. Aruba is out of the country, and I'm also bringing my vaccine card. Also bringing camera stuff, of course, so I have an adapter and a tripod. Also gonna be bringing my planner, which I am very against bringing planners on vacation because I always find myself looking and just looking ahead, and vacation is the time when you should be so present and just enjoying every moment. But I feel like if I don't bring my planner, I'm gonna forget to do certain things. So I figured I'll just have it and I'll have to contain myself to not be looking at it every 5 seconds. And then the most exciting part of this little part, all the books I'm gonna bring. Given how crazy the last couple weeks have been, I know I said it so many times, but I just can't emphasize how insane it's been. I feel like I've had no time to read, and it's really made me realize that reading is a luxury, and having time to just sit on my couch or sit on my deck and just sit with a good book is so rare, and it's something that I need to cherish more when I do have the time. So I'm taking full advantage of it, and I am planning to read 4 books while in Aruba. 2 of these books I've already read. So we have People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. I actually read this over the summer when I was in Aruba, and I really loved it, but I feel like I didn't appreciate the book as much as I could have because I was just rushing to get it done. This is one of my all-time favorite books, The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I feel like you either need to read this book in one sitting or you need to just do it in like big chunks because there's just so much information and it's such like a story that ties into each other, so you have to really pay attention, and I want to do that on this trip, so I'm going to reread that. And then these are 2 books I have not read before. So we have It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey, and then the last book I'm going to bring is The Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes. I'm going to pack that in here, and then I'm calling it a day. I'm just going to sit on the couch for the rest of the night because I'm kind of tired, and let me set an alarm. I'm going to be leaving here at 4:30 in the morning, so I'll wake up at 4 a.m. Got it. We're going to do this instead. We got a couple alarms going, so I'll get up one way or another, but okay. We did a lot today. We have been together all day. We started talking at 9 a.m. and it's now 9 p.m. So it's been quite the day, and I'm signing off. I'm very excited for my trip. I'm very much looking forward to it, and I can't believe it's finally here and I get to go be on a beach and just yay, have a good time. I'm gonna be vlogging, of course, so that will be my next video. Stay tuned if you want to watch that. I post videos every Tuesday and Thursday at 3 p.m. so it's never too long before there's a new video for me, and this is where I go because I'm tired and your girl's getting up very early tomorrow. So I will see you in my next video. I'll see you in Aruba. Yay! All right, bye.